But you the one that had my back. It one from me seeing you every day.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Laurasia Andrea, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a get ready with me, which is my go-to makeup look and my new honey blonde hair I have been rocking. So I'm going to be first starting with gluing down my wig, but first I'm going to be using the Bold Hold glue. I'm giving it one more try, but honestly guys, after this video I just decided that I just want to stick to my got to be blast spray. I just think it's just so much easier, and the way that I do my hair so much. Like, this is not really for someone like me because I just changed my hair way too much to be really using this. So I mean, it's okay, it's not bad, but I'm just not used to using adhesive. So I think I'm gonna just stick to what I know and what I like, and that's my gotta be spray. So I'm gonna start by putting down my base. I like to use my NARS Amand Soft Matte Concealer as a eyeshadow base. Then I'm gonna be using the Soft Glam Anastasia palette because that has been my go-to palette. Every single time I use this palette, you guys love my eyeshadow and you guys just love my entire look as a whole. I just think that I look so much better with more natural and neutral shades and eye looks. I don't know why. I still like to do my really out there kind of looks, but I think like my go-to is definitely neutral looks. So I'm actually pointing out all the colors that I'm using as I go. So now it's been 10 minutes. I've noticed that when I let the glue sit for 10 minutes, that's pretty much when it's like quote unquote dried. So I have an elastic band. I already have a toot on how I apply my elastic bands onto my wigs. I just think it's just so feasible and just so easy. I can just apply my wig on and go, but I did want my sides to be tacked down because I wanted to have it behind my ear. So the glue was cool. The white wasn't showing, probably because it was like more dry than what it was in my other video. But like I said, I'm not really gonna do this glue again, maybe on other people, but just not myself. Now I'm just finishing up my eye look. As I said, I was just pointing out all the shades that I use in the palette. And I'm also be using this new eyeshadow that I got from Sephora collection. I didn't even know, this is how I know that I don't go into Sephora anymore. I didn't even know they redid their Sephora collection eyeshadows. They're a lot smaller, but that's a little bit better for somebody that is like a freelance makeup artist or someone that just likes to save space as a whole. The other ones was like super big and the packaging wasn't really that sturdy. These I felt like is a lot more sturdy. I believe they're actually cheaper too in price. The other eyeshadows were $10. These are $8, but you can also take these out of the pack and put them in a Z palette for someone that likes to do makeup a lot and likes to travel with their makeup. But for someone that just likes to do eyeshadows any given day, this would be super cute for you too because they're super small. So I'm just going ahead with my NYX matte eyeliner. You guys know I liked using this so much. It's nice and matte and black. And I'm going ahead to move on to my face. So my face is pretty much the same. All my products is pretty much the same as I used in my other makeup tutorial, but I really like to use the Fenty primer because it's so nice, and I just think it just is good for any foundation I have ever used as far as the longevity and the natural look of it onto the skin. I have been obsessed with the Cover FX Power Play foundation, and my color is an N100. And I like to mix that with the Makeup Forever Soft Illuminating Liquid Highlighter. Those two together, bomb.com. Don't ever say that I never told you guys. The ultimate tea with that. So now I'm moving on to my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the color caramel, tomato, you know, and I'm blending it in with my beauty blender. I'm going to be moving on to contouring my nose because I can never go without contouring my little Winnie the Pooh freaking The Who pointed nose, and I like to use the Fenty Beauty Truffle Matte Stick, and I'm also going to be using the Anastasia Ebony Foundation Stick because I just love me a bronze contour. Moving on, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in number 35 Deep. And I'm also going to be just dusting away that powder and using my Sephora collection Micro Smooth powder in 60 Deep because it's just my favorite powder I've been using. I have to get another one actually because the one that I have is all right now. Now moving on to my bronzer and my contour. I went back to the old days from when I first started doing makeup, and I used to always get the Black Radiance powders and use them as bronzers and contours. Number one, they're only like $4 at Rite Aid, and they are super good. So I like to use Rich Mahogany as my bronzer, and I like to use Ebony as my contour. I needed a new contour because in the contour palette, I ran out of the darker shade that I always use in my tutorials. So instead of getting the whole palette when I only use one color, I just got the single foundation powder and just got that and used that instead. Now I'm going to be using my Black Radiance blush, and this is in Toasted Almond. When I first started doing makeup, this is like literally my favorite blush I've ever used, and I found it in Rite Aid the other day, and I decided to give it another shot because I don't even know what happened to my other one, but I remember why I like it so much because it's so cute. Now I'm going to be spraying my face with the Too Faced Hangover Spray. I like to use this for taking away all that powder look. No one wants to be powdery these days. I understand it is about to be summertime, it's going to be matte, but we don't want to be looking powdery. And just going in with the matte eyeliner one more time because I just want it to be super black because I love me a very fierce wing. Then I'm using my L'Oreal Paradise Mascara. It's said that this is the dupe to the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I don't really know. I always wear lashes, pretty much. I don't even know the difference, but they're pretty much the same to me. One is just way more better in price. Using my Maybelline Chrome Highlighter, I'm going to be putting that on as my highlight. I don't know what it was about today, but this highlight was beaming, like beaming. But you guys know I love me a very dewy, glowy type of highlight. Pretty much, if you guys haven't noticed, a lot of my products that I use on my face are all drugstore. I made that a point to say in my other video, my makeup tutorial, that I don't know what it was, but I just like to use drugstore face products a little bit more than high-end. I still love me my high-end. I pretty much like, I don't know, I kind of interchange it once in a while, but for the majority of the time lately, I've been using all drugstore. Only thing I didn't use as drugstore was my foundation and the liquid highlighter. Everything else is so affordable. So I'm putting highlight everywhere, on my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin, because we want to be nice and dewy and glowy today. Yes. Then I'm going to be moving on to my NYX lip liners. I love using the NYX lip liners because there's no point in spending $50 million on lip liners when the NYX ones work just as good, and they're between $4 to $6. This one is in the color brown. I like to use this paired off with my Urban Decay High Shine lip gloss in the color 1993. That is literally my favorite nude gloss on planet Earth. I love me my Fenty Glow, but with this one, it's a lot more nude and brown. And I feel like with the Fenty, it's more of like a brown pinky nude, and this one's like literally brown nude. So highly recommend for somebody that just wants something very natural and just perfect for our dark skin, brown skin, woman of color, men of color, anyone, even anyone of any skin tone. This works for everyone. Now I'm using, the last thing is putting on my lashes. I like to double stack. I don't know what it is about nowadays, but I just love to double stack. And I'm using the Dodo lashes because you guys know I love me some Dodo lashes. And I will put those along with my coupon code in the description box. But I love to double stack D309 and D316. Those are like my go-to for like everyday double stacking. Putting on my mascara on my lower lashes. Now I'm going to be moving on to my hair. The hair is pretty much done. All I had to do was just literally make the wig with the hair. I didn't have to dye anything. I didn't have to touch up anything. No color, no nothing. Everything was already pre-made with these bundles. Like I said, you guys don't have to bleach it. You don't have to do nothing to it. It is literally the perfect honey blonde on me, and I love it. So I'm just using my foundation brush and I'm just going along my hairline. Like I said, the bolt, I was say Ghost Bond, the bolt hold did dry clear. I wouldn't really say it was like a shine like how it was in my other tutorial video, but like I said, I probably won't be using this again on myself, but I try to do my best to make it work in this video. I really want to just snatch this off my head, to be honest, but I tried to make it work. So if my hairline is like not the best and you guys have seen better from me, you already know why. So I just go ahead and try to lay down my frontal. I do, you know, my hot comb. I also go through and straighten the hair as well, and everything is pretty much self-explanatory. You guys can just watch this part, but that pretty much is the end of the tutorial slash get ready with me. It's not really a tutorial, but it kind of is, because I just literally talked through this whole entire thing. But yeah, I hope you guys like my little go-to makeup look, as well as me just showcasing my new honey blonde hair. I will leave all the details in the description box of where I got the hair, as well as all the products that I use in the video for my makeup. So I hope you guys like it, and I will be back with another toot, and it will be a quick weave tutorial. Bye guys, love you.
What you like about me, I want you around me, let your love surround me, baby, baby, tell me what you like about me, I want you around me, let your love surround me, baby, baby, tell me all the little things, all the little things, tell me all the little, tell me all the little things, all the little things, tell me all the little, tell me all the little things, all the little things, tell me all the little, tell me all the little things, all the little things, tell me all the little. Meet me tonight, we'll take a flight, go where we like, meet me, baby, be my night, I'll be your bride, kiss me your wife, baby, baby, follow the signs, see we align, know it's the time, trust me, baby, be my night, I'll be your bride, kiss me your wife. On and on, on and on. You know I feel you, do you feel too? Hold my face, hold my waist, take me through my maze. You know I like to chase, take me round the town, in my heart it beats, see your eyes when the butterflies.